Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. You are watching World Dragon myself on my channel World Dragon Media, and we are playing Manor Lords on the beta patch. And here is the beautiful village of, say, Centref. I actually forget what I called it. Cartref. I do apologise to especially all the native Welsh speakers out there. I am not one myself, although I am Welsh. But either way, doesn't it look beautiful? That is Welsh for home, by the way, everybody, and I absolutely love the beautiful autumn colours on the trees. Oh, don't like the sound. Ooh, I love the sound of that because that is exactly what I want. Bandit camp in the town just above me. I was desperately hoping for another bandit camp. And so with that, let's go and grab my armies. Before Hildebrand von Man I Hate comes onto the map. What do we call him again? Hildebald von Burenroot. Before he comes onto the map and attempts to do anything about it, because not only will that give us enough influence to grab our second region, it will also give us a bit more gold, which I'm going to take myself. And go ahead. Oh, that's low. Why are the wild animals on 7? You shouldn't be hunting past 10. We'll take you off that. You behave yourselves, people. It will also give us a bit more money, which I'm going to take, because I realised when the bad guys turn up, aka Raiders in 99 turns, I should have kept a bit of money and just hired some mercenaries. But I spent all my money on my own retinue. Silly me. Let's go ahead and press pause. Let's go into fast forward mode. Another ruler's army was sighted. I'm hoping from, yes, miles away. So he has no chance of getting these guys. My armies are, of course, much, much closer. I'm going to have them run to the border. I'm then going to have them slow down a little bit. Let's get you boys moving at much a faster pace. And then just so you know, before I did turn it on, I always check what I'm doing, and the changes I made, I actually put something in the trading post so that I can actually sell the things I've said to sell. Now let's have them next to each other, please. You can now walk. Let's go to normal speed mode. Does that mean, yep, these guys are coming? And what that means is I'm going to put you guys in a nice double line there. So have you guys slightly come up. You guys will be on stand your ground to increase your defense. There you go. And I also, yes, upgraded my stable to a small stable and ordered a horse for my trading post. Get you on a wide flanking route already. And now these guys, they are going to completely ignore my spears. You guys are on stand ground. And then push forward. Let's get into, we can see the fight and watch the madness and chaos. Go on, guys, take them out. They have been, oh, look at that, beautifully defeated. And then let's just get, you guys can come and clear their camp. You guys can come home. No soldiers lost. That was a beautiful little fight. I've gone and earned my influence. Like I said, let's get these guys back. Let's get them back to their fields, so to say. Experience plus 25. I love it. And of course, then you guys can grab this bandit camp for me. As I said, it's going to go to my treasury. What did I get? 147. And then you guys can come back and be disbanded as well. There you go. Beautiful little fight. I don't know what these guys... Look at them. They've just stopped. They don't know what to do anymore. Yeah, get back off that map. These bandits are mine. Mine, I tell you. And so with that, let's come back out to our map. We are going to press our claim on this region. Press claim towards this region. Yes, this is going to go and become our breadbasket. But I'm not going to do any building on it for at least 89 more days. Because well, I'm going to wait for the bandits to attack before I make a little village that could get burned down. Which is fine by me, because we still have a lot of stuff to do for this village. Let's be having, let's just get these guys across the border. You guys can disband. Come on home, boys, you deserve it. Another ruler's army was sighted. Yep, I'm sure that's that. Just these guys disappearing and then reappearing. And let's also have you guys also go home to the manor. Now I wonder if, probably not, they'll probably slightly split up. I wonder, oh no, there they are. Nope, that's a bunch of birds. Let's see if we can see our guys coming out of those trees somewhere. Should be here somewhere. We see the guys coming back to town. There they all are. All coming back after a hard day's fighting. Here they are. They've all taken off their spears and shields. They don't want to frighten the locals, you know. There's women and children in the village. There! Women and children. Who they have valiantly gone and fought off the bandits to protect. And they will be doing it again soon against a whole bunch of raiders. And on that, here comes the snows. Winter is upon us. And so, by next autumn, that's when the planting season is, I want to have my farms all set up. So, till that point, let's go and bring one more person back into the stonecutters camp. We've still got 118 stone to move around. And we do have a... oh, very nice. Oh, no families in that one just yet. How about... come on, someone come and hit it with a hammer. Any of you guys come on... oh, what are you... we are carrying a good side of beef. That's what we're carrying. Very nice. Come on, someone just come and, like, hit it with a hammer. Throw a hammer at it from a distance. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. And we'll see if we happen to have anyone in this place yet. We might not do. We're on 12 families out of a possible 16. I think that's about right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we've got a couple here. That's 14. Plus these two we're currently building. That'll put us up on 16, hence the +2. But, come on. Come on, somebody come and hit it with a hammer. Like I said, we also did upgrade to a small stable, which... we've got our horse in. Our horse is called Yorg. And on that, I'm also going to upgrade this one to a small stable as well. And so, let's continue to fast forward. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I believe in you. I do believe in you. Somebody throw a hammer at it. Way. And so just to check, yeah, nobody's here yet either. But we should get some people soon. I mean, we do have a nice positive. And I'm going to go down to a +4 for a second. We've almost finished claiming that region. Now, these two regions. One of them I am going to change into a goat shed for the hides. The other one I'm going to leave for now. There's no rush. It's all okay. And our second stable should be built soon. And yes, something else I was thinking is that this place needs a through road. So I'm going to go and build myself one. Round the curve of the hill. Let's go and straighten that up a bit so it's just exactly to my liking. And hit build. And now we have another road through the forest. I think quite a natural road that people would then start using to help themselves get to town. And so with the small stable built, I am just going to go and expand both of these living spaces. It's unnecessary at this point. But we may as well have it done. We're not building anything. We've got 2 families unassigned that are just... they're just not busy. However, I am going to move on to the storehouse soon, so that we can start moving this stone out. Although as well, I think think it might be time to upgrade our storehouse soon. Although I'm also tempted to build another one here, closer to the trading post and closer to town. Same with the granary a little bit, to be honest. Because as well, the granary over there is going to be a long way from our farms. So I am tempted to build one much, much closer. So on that, which I think I'm going to go ahead and do, let's build a granary. And like I said, I'm going to build it on the main road. Let's go and turn you this way. Okay, I can build it. Yeah, I'm quite happy building on that corner. Like I said, they can kind of face up the hill, but never really that great at facing across the hill because of how steep it is. And how far down can I get this storehouse? Pretty far. Go and build us a storehouse by there. And so that will, I think, allow us to get our goods slightly closer to the town, or whatever the goods are needed for, basically. And also, the idea is that these ones are also supposed to slightly support our trading post. Which is selling off, by the way, some excess planks. I'm going to go and up that number of planks to a 30. And it is also selling off excess berries, but only down to 100. Because I do also realize that they are quite a staple source of our food at the moment. But we have 15 months, more than enough. We'll get more of those berries during winter. And on that, we have 2 people in the forager's hut, which are not needed there. But also in our forager's hut, why don't we get ourselves a herb garden? We now have 4 people available to build. So we've got plenty of people around to upgrade what we need to upgrade. And so on that as well, where is that? Where is my storehouse? Go and put someone in the storehouse. That will start to hopefully move the stone from the stonecutter's camp. Oh, Ox got a little bit stuck there, didn't he? Waiting for a guide is coming. What was he doing there all on his own? Who abandoned that ox? Probably the person I went and moved into the storehouse. And so with that, I think that's a nice little round of upgrading. I don't think I can upgrade too much else. Although one thing I did want to build... Let's go have a look at this a second. Open the castle builder. Yep, nice and plain. We've got our tax office to our side, and then all of this. Right, let's kind of judge where this is going, because... Go and close this. Let's go and build. Let's have a look at underground water. Oh, I'm not quite sure if, or even should I say where. Yeah, I think I can. This side I think will be fine. So I'm going to go and build a little well here, I think. You know, the manor house has to have its own personal source of water. I don't think I can quite get it in this corner. I think it'll be down here. Let's go ahead and build us a well. For no real other purpose other than thematic. Thematic? I think that's the right word. I'm sure you all know what I mean. There's our well. There's our underground water source. So I'm going to go and build a well just there. Let's go and double check. Yep, just missed the... And then we'll go straight past the tax office and to the well. Okay. It'd be nice if you could build things with this open, but it's not really how it's supposed to be designed. We will also, on that, I do want to, again, we have plenty of space up here. I want to kind of, in the background, just go and place... got to think how I want to do this. I want to kind of place a servant's quarter. Now, I know obviously there are servants that actually do live in the manor house. It is built in. But I thought it would be quite nice to actually just have a servant's house. And so, and also as stables. Let's, where do we keep our stables? I think in, it'll be logistics, won't it? Yes, our hitching post. And obviously this is currently a hitching post. How do you tell which way it's going to face? Oof. Oof, there's a hard question. Ooh, I think they just generally seem to face the road once you upgrade them, because obviously a hitching post becomes a stable. So, slightly off to the side, we will have a stable. And if we just go and double check the castle planner, yeah, plenty of space. That's where, we have to remember, that's where our tax office is. And so I think behind our tax office, so that's our tax office space. So I think just behind the tax office, that ended up being about here, kind of in the background of the manor. We're going to go and build just 2 small houses. They're not going to be doubles, they're just going to be small little singles. As you can see, they don't... Oh, in fact...
He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
I'm sorry, folks. I do love the comments that come out on this. It's something about some guy getting into a fight. Ended up in an argument with someone who tried to carve him a new nipple. It's just a bit... It's just very silly, folks. Just very, very silly. Yeah, we're not going to get any form of gardens in these. That's not really what they're for. They do live on... No, I'm not going to build it. I don't know, just game-wise. I do want a couple of little servants' quarters, but like I said, they do actually live in the manor house. And it just seems... I don't know, game-wise very, very silly, and I feel like it's going to be a bit janky having people coming out of there to do random things. But you know what? It's my original idea, and I do kind of love it. Let's go ahead and build a couple of tiny little servants' quarters. And let's double check that castle planner. Yep, they are, I hope, both well within... Yeah, both well within. That's roughly where the wall came behind, that little postmark. And they are also both, well, yep, they are behind the tax office. And so, then we will also build, obviously, our road. Of course, we go down the side of the house, and that's how you get to the servants' quarters, which are hidden behind the tax office. And so, we've got our stables on one side, we've got our servant quarters, and our well behind the tax office. And is there anything else, I think, that could be lovely in here? We don't want to mark it, that'll really make things a bit weird. A corpse pit. It's exactly what every manor house needs, ladies and gentlemen, a corpse pit. To remind visitors to behave themselves. Obviously, we're not going to have any gatherings or any logistics buildings bar the stables. No kind of farming, no kind of artisans or trade. Yeah, I think... Oh, wait, how about a tiny little shrine? Just to the side of the house. Or on the way in. Ooh, on the way in or next to the side. Let me think about this as I would, if it was a bit more realistic. As in, you know, if I was walking down this. You walk in, you've got a nice shrine. No, the shrine should be for my guy, so I'm going to do it slightly in the back. I'm going to go ahead and turn it so it faces that way. And so slightly behind the house, we have shrine. Now I kind of want to link this to the back of the house. So I'm going to do it coming from this road. So we have our shrine in the back for the people. Now I would love to be able to plant a few trees, which maybe once I've got the walls up, I have 2 foresters, and it would be a long, long walk, so extremely inefficient. But maybe I can tell one of them to come and start chopping a few things down for us. And on the note of chopping a few things down for us, I am going to... Let's make it my woodcutters, because I think it's a little bit easier for them to move around. I'm going to get them to finish chopping down all of the area, all of the trees on my fields. Let's try that again, just very quickly, because I think I kind of can include this very lone tree over here. Yes, I can. Cool. Let's go ahead and clear our fields. Again, I know you can just, I've said this a few times, I know you can just generally chuck down fields, and the trees do disappear. It doesn't stop you building, which is nice, because it lets you play to your own build style. I don't know, I just quite like removing the trees beforehand for a kind of a thematic kind of feel. Right, now we do need a clothing supply as well, which I did actually think about in between episodes, so we need to go and build a tannery. This will, of course, turn up back here, because tanneries, I believe at least, used to generally clean and scrape and etc. sort out the leather and the hides that they used to get using urine. So I don't really want my town smelling absolutely disgusting, so this will of course turn up in this area. I think around here, close to the storehouse, which is where the hides are currently stored. It's close to the hunters, where of course they will eventually actually be making the hides coming from. And it's not greatly close, but it's not too badly situated from our goat. It almost has its own direct little road. That's not terrible either. And so we have 4 families on the construction. Most of them will be coming up here now, and there's going to be some very, very tired and complaining oxen, I can tell you that much. Oh, we did just go and finish building the well. Very nice. Now the manor has its own source of water. Doesn't have to walk all the way down here to the town just to get a drink. And it has its own hitching post, which I'm going to go and tell it to upgrade straight away. Oh, and I believe they are simply going to walk straight over here, because this doesn't actually cost any materials. And they are going to very beautifully, in 4 times speed, build us a lovely shrine. And there you go. Oh, that guy's really going for it. There is our shrine. Still waiting for some goods, but they're going to level off the ground for us before that even happens. So there you go. We have our family shrine. We can dedicate ourselves to our gods and ancestors. Hopefully not too many lost people. And 40 days until the raiders attack. So let's go ahead and fast forward. We have a few things building. We have plenty of space for families to turn up, so we need to kind of wait for them to arrive. This place is unplotted. I think this will simply become some vegetables. Construction started, construction finished. Because turning land into fields, well, it kind of happens. They're kind of just there. And yes, so our woodcutters are up here. We have cleared this little spot, which is being done by our logging camp. And we still have to clear this little patch, which we can do afterwards. But this little patch and this little patch will be where our level 3 burgage plots end up. And it will be beautiful. Basically the ones that will end up being closest to church, market, and tavern, because our tavern is going to go right in here. And so we will keep fast forwarding. What are we down to? 18 days. A little bit hard to see over the snow. And oh, another family turning up. Absolutely fantastic. Let's fill up these houses. I'm not going to build any more to these. Well, I am kind of going to build some more. We're not going to build any more until these are filled. And then, of course, like I said, yes, we will have a couple of families up here, the servants' quarters, in very big air quotes. They will, let's be honest, they will probably help with this. I mean, our mill is going to pretty much probably go to about this crossroads. I did check. I can't remember if I did it on video for you guys or whether I checked it off video, but you get a nice bit of windage at the top of this hill, which we will be using for our windmill. And of course, probably a nice farmhouse over this side and all of our lovely fields. Our storage is full. Let's go down to 4 times speed. What is full? Our storehouse. Oh, that's not too much of a problem. We have, in fact, let's go ahead and upgrade both of these. And let's move someone out of this storehouse. And not quite into this storehouse. Okay, let's pause this, ladies and gentlemen. The raiders are near. Where are they? They are not near. Okay, so we simply need to keep an eye on them. Although let's double check. Sorry, not map. Army. We are in February. I don't quite know how far into February we are. Whoops, let's try mercenaries. For 45 gold, and they will arrive in Goldhof. For 50 gold, they will arrive in Kartref. Now that is fantastic. These ones are in fact archers and... Oh, archers and archers. That I do quite like. Goldhof. Goldhof, Goldhof, Goldhof. Goldhof. That's here, right? Yes. Ooh. It's a bit far. I mean, it's tempting because I could, in essence, just pepper them where they are, and they'd never even get to my county. So I'm not sure how well 2 groups of archers without any screening infantry would do. So if we close that, in Kartref we have some light mercenary spearmen and some light mercenary infantry. And they could probably pretty much do it on their own. But we will let them get a little bit closer. And obviously when it says they'll appear in Kartref, they'll obviously appear on one of the borders. But we do have a lovely bit of time at this point. Let's go ahead and put it to... In fact, let's go ahead and put it to full speed. Just 2 groups. It says it's mission complete. They didn't turn up and immediately murder me. I did it. Only 18... 2 groups of 18. Now, I feel like there's usually a couple more. I don't know if they're hiding somewhere. But, there usually is a couple more of them. Let's go ahead and put that to normal speed. I mean, if there's just 2 groups of them, I'm almost tempted just to do it myself. Large granary still being upgraded, as is the storehouse. Oh, okay. I mean, there's really just 2 groups. Yeah, I'm very... Usually you get 3 or 4. I'm very weary. I feel like there's another one somewhere. That being the case, like I said, I'm very tempted just to go and do it myself and save myself the money. Let's raise my troops. And I kind of would like to try and fight right on the border so that technically the dead bodies turn up in someone else's problem. But I don't have to go and bury them either. Because nobody likes corpses on their land. Okay, let's have both of you guys walk. We don't want to be too fatigued. Okay, now these guys are... They kind of come straight up to here. I don't really know what they're aiming for. They're aiming for... I really don't know, really. Let's go and relocate you guys up here. Okay, they don't like to be climbing. You can see that much. I mean, yeah, they're gonna hit the border about here. Oh no. They have seen me, I think. I think they're aiming for my retinue. I don't know why. They seem to,
Stand and fight.
They seem to aim for the retinue. Let's see if I can get them, to kill around a little bit. Let's have them coming for the spearman. Got absolutely... nothing. Yeah, look at them. The boys are ready. The boys are ready. They're all on. Stand ground. Pick up the pace. Charge. Get that rear flank. Look at them. Beautifully flanked. Let's go ahead and watch this fight in proper as well. Let's get rid of that UI. Go on, lads, get into them. Keep on taking them out. I keep hitting a few hers, but I haven't seen anyone go down yet. I may have just lost a spearman. Go on, lads. Don't take that nonsense from them. You show them whose land this is. You defend your homes, your women, your children, your future crops, because we don't have any yet. Huzzah! Have a bit of that, you raiders. Oh, I did lose 2 spearmen. Look at them, they're stuck. They can't escape. Don't let them get away, lads. And let's come into our land proper. Now, I think that will count as being on my borders. But not bad. I took out a group of 36 bandits and I only lost 2 spearmen. And I have, in fact, almost got enough influence to claim yet another province. Which would be this one, because we have a lovely rich clay deposit. And I think, am I still playing a game? Or is this now reality? No, am I still paying a tithe? I am, so that will hopefully tip over the edge very, very soon. And so on that, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at our trade as well. We don't have a surplus of planks, but that's fine. We're obviously not getting rid of any. And we should not have a surplus of berries either. Nope, we are in fact down to 58. Whoa, we are... Ooh, our food is looking low. We do, however, have berries ready to come back and grab. Also, we can put people back in our hunting camp. Let's put people back in our gathering hut. That still leaves us with 4 people unassigned. Because we are up to 15 lovely families in Cartref. And so on that, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a glorious look at our beautiful village of home. It's where else would you rather live, ladies and gentlemen? Where else would you rather live? So that just leaves me to say thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've seen off the enemy in several forms. Some bandits, some raiders. They know, at least I hope they know now, not to mess with the hardened spearmen of Cartref. And so until we meet you next time, thank you all for joining us once again. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy.